that time. I cannot believe it. We are getting ready for the most magical collection. Christmas is here. Yay!
I'm so excited. I know like we are just in the beginning of October, but now is the time to start planning your Christmas decor because it comes so fast.
So ready.
Like I feel like I always get to this time and I'm like, I don't know, I wanted to plan more. I wanted to do this. And so this year, I'm like, I am planning this out.
Yep.
I'm going to do this. And I think we have lots of inspiration for you guys tonight.
We sure do.
I think they're just as excited as you because you guys you have a couple hundred on like now.
I love it. Welcome on in. We're so excited. I know there's a lot of you that are really anxious. I kind of like got the buzz going yesterday on my live. I have a confession, Laura Lee. I might have shared some things that were coming, but they were so good. I couldn't help it. I have a big mouth.
Well,
I just like to talk.
When the products are this good and Christmas, you know.
So as you are coming on in, be sure to let us know if you are brand new to Pink Zebra. We want to hear from you. I'm Beth Hanner. I am so excited to be back here with you guys as always, talking about headache-friendly fragrances and an incredible Christmas collection. Mm-hmm. So good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And thank you for watching, guys. I'm Laura Lee Turner, and I'm so excited also to be here with you guys and to tell you about these amazing products we have tonight. I think you're going to walk away really feeling a lot of nostalgic feelings, right? I think a lot of the decor we have and the fragrances we have tonight are going to, spark some, nostalgia.
Okay.
I think. So let's see. We'll find out.
We have a complete camera crew behind and in the studio right now. So if you guys have questions, as always, we want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. I want to hear, if you have ideas for fragrance mixes, because I've got them, and everything. Whatever you want to see, that is exactly what we are here for. We love it. So definitely let us know in the comments what you're most excited for, and then some. I want to go ahead and introduce to you our collection for this evening. So we are here to launch the very first Christmas collection. This is Merry Magical. And so just like Laura Lee said, I want you to think of nostalgic Christmas memories. It's the kickoff to Christmas, which is hard to believe. However, in retail, you typically start about now, right? You've got twinkling lights, you've got cozy moments. Of course, Christmas time is a lot more time with family. And then just, cozy fragrances that I think you'll love right now that are going to take you all the way through the holiday season and into the winter months as well. And you'll see that actually as we talk about some of these fragrances tonight. Like I was telling Laura Lee, I said, we could take this fragrance and we could mix it with XYZ, and I didn't even plan for that on my board. Like there's so many things that we're going to do. So definitely, if you are a lover of home fragrance, we are so glad that you're here. Introduction to obviously the collection, but as well as Pink Zebra Home. So that's who we are. So as Laura Lee had said, tonight you're going to see different, our theme is Christmas. However, we specialize in a soft soy wax mount called a sprinkle. So you're going to see products ranging from sprinkles in a bag, sprinkles in a carton, odor eliminating, seasonal favorites, we have a liquid fragrance line that we're going to show you, an odor eliminating line we're going to show you, seasonal decor, and then my ultimate favorite product ever, Scent Flirt, right? So that's what we have for you tonight.
Yes,
so
definitely some good Scent Flirt coming. So I'm excited. Also, I know a lot of you got to sample some of the fragrances we're going to talk about, so you guys may already be in love with some of the things we're talking about.
I think there definitely are. Right?
Yes.
All right, before we get started, Nicole, are they excited to be here? What are they saying so far?
They're so excited. A couple of them are wondering, Christmas already? But that's just the name of the game of retail. But everyone else is super, super, super excited. Lots of hearts for Scent Flirt right now.
Yay, good to see
They're loving what's in front of you.
Absolutely. And what's behind me? Oh, okay.
So much to love.
Lots of good stuff, definitely. So I know you are actually have been thinking about getting ready to decorate too, right?
Yes, I'm a planner. I like to plan in advance. Actually, last year I kind of hopped on the decorate early bus, and I don't think I'm going back. So I left the dining room Thanksgiving, and the rest of the house screamed Christmas. I think at one point Nicole even asked me, like, how many trees do you put up? And I was like, well, there's this one and there's this one. Like, guys, this is a full operation.
That's
it
right.
has to be planned, well thought out. So
You have 79 days till Christmas.
I know.
We just had
my
someone
gosh,
time it
you
for
guys
us.
are counting. I love it.
that's like this. That's like no time.
That's right.
I have
That's
planned
right.
all this Christmas stuff. So I'm a Christmas person. I leave no spot undecorated.
Got to get another tree. I know I have things that I'm going to buy this year for sure. It's our second Christmas in our Texas house, so definitely excited. I'm super excited, though. I want to talk about the simmering light. All right, so I am introducing to you for the let's say the second time. Sick time. I might have snuck it in yesterday. This is Snowman on the Cottage Simmering Light. Here at Pink Zebra Home, we have 2 different warmers that we feature that heat your sprinkles that I just got done talking about. We have what we call a simmering light, which is what I have in front of me, and then we have a simmer pot. I'm going to talk about those a little later. So your simmering light actually heats with a light bulb, and then of course you have 2 different bases that you can choose from. So this is the Snowman on the Cottage. Let's talk about it. It's everything and then some. Obviously you've got your iconic snowman all the way around, right? Wrapped up in some trees, some snowtop trees, right? And then you've got a little red house along the side. I just love this. This is, all the Christmas colors. I want to call out to, and actually I didn't say this to you earlier, what I love about this is that it is, it's definitely Christmassy, but it's also holiday and seasonal. I mean, you're encompassing everything. So as you decorate for the upcoming Christmas season, you could leave this out. I mean, if you're one that would leave out Santa from now till February, go for it. But if you are a snowman person, or if you're more of a winter, this is the perfect simmering light. We didn't even talk about that. How it's not like, it's definitely not Christmas niche, but it's holiday. It's seasonal.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm one of those where I remove a lot of the Christmas, but I leave some of the winter touches. Yeah. This is definitely in that vein. I would leave this for just a winter cozy touch.
I'm going to shut one off and on so you guys can see. And again, if there's something you want to see it paired up with, just so you can see the difference, it's so vibrant. It's definitely fun just to see it lit. And then
I'm going to flip the ring light off real quick.
Definitely. Yeah. So here's your on and off, right? So pretty. I just love it. It's, of course it illuminates and it gives you looks like you've got your frosted trees all the way around. So, whatever base, you choose. I honestly, there's so many lanterns that I think would just be exquisite with this. We're going to show you some of those a little bit. So definitely, I'm in love with it. I want to hear from you if you love it. If it's an add to cart, I think it would be for me.
Definitely. Okay, well, we can't have a new simmering light without a new fragrance to start us out.
I need because people keep asking who are watching on our TikTok.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a weird green hue happening to the lighting right now. Just so everyone knows, just pull that out when you're looking at it.
Okay.
We've had a couple people ask if it was kind of just, go ahead.
Gotcha. So, all right, shall we?
Yeah, let's talk about it. We're going to move on down, and this is fantastic.
Like, it's pulling me this direction.
Wow.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is Mary Cherry. This has pink vanilla, strawberry, and cherry almond. Okay, so that pink vanilla, it's very creamy. Then that strawberry, that's very nostalgic to me. And it's not something I would typically think, oh, that's Christmas. But let me tell you, it's so good. It works. And then that cherry almond just balances it out. So the cherry in this is a very sweet cherry. I would say it's less tart and more sweet. It's a fresh, bright. Yeah, very fresh and bright. Definitely my cherry.
Yeah.
Which we do have some amazing cherry fragrances, but I don't know, this one's winning me over.
They said it sounds fabulous.
It's wonderful.
I just keep wanting to smell it. But okay, so we have that available in the 3.75 ounce bag and the 16 ounce carton, which you're going to hear Beth and I say a lot. That's absolutely the way to go for multiple reasons.
Add a carton to cart kind of night, I'm telling you.
It really
good fragrances.
It really is. I think I actually had the hardest time picking a favorite tonight. So, like, every one of these, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to talk about it. We also have it available in the diffuser oil, which, as you know, if you've watched Beth before, you know, we love the diffuser oils. Oh yeah, which we'll definitely talk about more a little later and show you how to use that. So, yeah.
So 3 different formats, which is amazing, you know, because you choose whatever in 2 different sizes for sprinkles. This is a fantastic fragrance. If you have questions about it, definitely ask us. I'm super excited to do some blending with that. So very fun.
I think you mentioned like amaretto cream.
You know, I do. I think earlier I was looking at this. That final note is cherry almond, and so amaretto cream is like definitely it's one of our signature fragrances. I do feel like the cherry almond that is in this Mary Cherry would absolutely be wonderful with that.
Yes.
And then there's some other ideas that I have up my sleeve as well. So excited for that one. Definitely, that's a stunning fragrance. It's very pretty. It's very bright. I got a sneak peek of it from the warehouse when they were making it, and it burns amazing. And we actually added up 3 scoops to our simmering light. So we'll come back to that. I know our nose will take us back.
Oh
so.
yeah, this so definitely pulls me in.
The red sprinkles in that simmering light look really pretty.
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful?
So good. All right, we're going to move you on down, and we're going to talk about a little homie nomi. Little Nomi. This is the Red Knit Gnome. If you've been around a little while with us here at Pink Zebra Home, you know we love gnomes. And he is absolutely adorable. This is the Red Knit Gnome, and he's perfect. He's iconic red. He's everything. So we have collector gnomes here at Pink Zebra Home. I think at one time, I know a couple of you and we counted that we had at least 11 or 12 gnome simmer pots. So like a collector item, if you don't have him, definitely add him to cart. He's textured on the side. That's where he gets his Red Knit name from. He's got that gorgeous white beard and the cute little pink nose. I was telling Laura Lee earlier, it almost gives me a little bit of a Santa vibe, you know, because he's definitely got that iconic red. He's got a print along the top here, and of course your sprinkles are going to set in this dish. So I just introduced at the very beginning the Snowmen of the Cottage that's a simmering light. This is a simmer pot. It's going to heat with a hot plate. And then on the very back of him, it has a red indicator light. And when that's lit up, that lets you know that it's actually on and it's heating.
They love his little arms.
They do. And yeah, he's really cute. So it's definitely one for everyone. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. If you've been thinking about Scent Flirt, I'm going to talk about it later because you guys know it's my favorite. You definitely want to tune in. Okay. So I might have some surprises up my sleeve for those Scent Flirt members. So he is so cute. So definitely add the Red Knit Gnome to cart.
He's so cute. I could even see him just in like a ski lodge setting. You know, he's so cute. He's definitely ready for Christmas and winter.
Definitely
very cozy. All right, shall we add up another cozy fragrance to him?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm so excited to talk about this one. It was very hard to decide what my favorite fragrance of the night was. But I think this has my first place tonight. It's so beautiful. This is Heartful Holiday, and it has crushed pine cones, blood orange, and cinnamon. It is very classic Christmas. So that crushed pine cone. So I want to point out that pine cones and pine trees smell a little bit different. So it doesn't give you like a Christmas tree, but like the woodiness of the pine cone. And fun fact, pine cones, the fragrance actually kind of cleanses the air. It can help with stress and that kind of thing. So it's perfect for the holiday season to like, you come in, you smell it, and you instantly want to unwind. Then it has blood orange. So you've got a beautiful citrus, which feels very classic to Christmas, and cinnamon. You know, of course, that cinnamon really finishes this. So I smell the crushed pine cone first. But I think you were saying the blood orange was what really stood out to you. This is, I know we've come out with another pine cone fragrance recently, but this one really took me by surprise. I really loved the pine cone.
It's my favorite.
In this.
Yeah, it is. And there's a lot of really good fragrances tonight. It is really absolutely wonderful. You know,
it is.
Yeah.
So we have this available in all 4 formats. So, of course, the 3.75 ounce bag, the 16-ounce carton. One of my favorites, the room spray, which is very handy this time of year. I always say when I have guests coming really quick, this is my very quick solution to fragrance my house. I just go 1, 2, and it's done. Yep. Okay? Now, the diffuser oil we have in the 3.75 ounce here tonight. And again, this is also very simple. You pour it in your reed diffuser and you walk away. So, very, very simple. Lots of different ways to fragrance. Like Beth said, it's an add a cart to carton kind of night. This is absolutely a carton I will be taking home.
For those of you Scent Flirt members that got a sneak peek of this, you know how rich and beautiful this fragrance is. I know my mom is a Scent Flirt member, and she sent me a message, so spoiler alert, you might get a sneak peek of this. She said she absolutely loved it, and it is, I have melted it myself. It is a beautiful fragrance, and it's just definitely something, I even told her this morning, I said, use it now. She's like, I don't know if I want to use it for Christmas. I said, no. I said, use it now, because I definitely think that, you know, as the Christmas season unfolds, adding things to this, I have so many recipes for you. Beautiful fragrance. What are they saying? Are they excited?
Yeah, they were saying, where can we shop?
Yay!
Over on TikTok.
Absolutely, yeah. Definitely, if you are joining us, welcome on in. We love hearing from you guys. Hashtag newbie as well. If you're looking to shop, head over to pinkzebrahome.com and you should be able to watch us and shop right alongside. Log into your account. If you don't have one, you can log in, you know, create an account there on Pink Zebra Home and do some shopping.
Yes.
So we're glad that you're here. Yes. Definitely. While we're talking we're talking about sprinkles and a couple different fragrances and then some. You know, sprinkles are the bread and butter of our company here at Pink Zebra Home. They're made right here in the heart of Sugar Land, Texas, actually right out there. And they are incredible. They can be blended to customize your own fragrance. So as you hear us talk about making recipes and then some, that's what we're referencing. And so they are just absolutely wonderful. They're also safe for pets and safe for you, which is important. We also have an extensive list of headache-friendly fragrances on our website. So if you're somebody that struggles with headaches, I'd encourage you to check out that list of fragrances on the website that would, you know, those would be what we consider headache-friendly fragrances.
Yes.
And then some. So we also have a program tonight that, like I said, we're going to talk about in a little bit called Scent Flirt. For those of you that absolutely love home fragrance, we're going to talk about that. 2 different sizes. Laura Lee just introduced us to both a bag of sprinkles and then we have a carton. Anytime that you fall in love with a fragrance, always makes sense to purchase it in a carton because you get the equivalent of 4 bags in a carton for a little less money than what you pay for a bag. So keep that in mind. Trust me, all the fragrances tonight are that good. And then
they
some.
are.
So
they really
definitely.
are. Definitely perfect for that hosting holiday season.
Yes.
All the nostalgic, cozy vibes.
That's right. Yes. Well, we're going to move on down and we're going to talk about this next product is another way for you to use our fragrance, actually in particular, the diffuser oil. So I want to introduce to you the Holly Red ornament that I have here. Absolutely beautiful. And so this here, gorgeous reed diffuser that we have here. And it's definitely iconic. It gives me like feelings of definitely like old school ornament balls that you would see on trees growing up and then some. So what you're going to do with this is you're going to add your favorite diffuser oil, and that's going to just be basically like an effortless way. Are we able to see this on here on the camera? Okay, we can pull it. Thank you. Down just a little bit, and then you're going to add your favorite diffuser oil, and then we're good.
It is. Okay, so I'm going to add that Heartful Holiday, which again has the crushed pine cones, the blood orange, and the cinnamon. All right, there we go. All right. So this is as simple as it can get. And I also want to point out to you that you could pour this entire bottle here and walk away.
Yeah.
And you're done for it. And that's probably going to last you your entire Christmas season. So the other thing I want to point out, which is so nice, is, you know, in Christmas time, you're using all of your outlets for lights, right? So there's some spaces that you want a fragrance. Maybe you don't have the availability for an outlet. These are all a very quick, you know, plug-free, flame-free way to fragrance your space, and it's easy.
It's very easy. I love these. I love it. Like you said, effortless way, flame-free. all the things. So, your fragrance is going to soak up the reed diffuser, and it's cute.
Yeah.
I have one of those reed diffusers on in an area, like I have a window that looks out into my living room for my kitchen. So when I'm doing dishes, I have the little, it's actually, we're going to talk about it, it's the pine cone sitting on the ledge giving fragrance, and I just love that, right? There's some spaces that are just not conducive, more conducive to a reed diffuser.
Definitely.
With your reed diffuser reeds, there's not replacement reeds because you can dry them out, correct? They were just asking about the replacements.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think we oftentimes in the studio will dry them out, reuse them. It's super simple and very, very easy, straightforward.
Good stuff. All right. We want to welcome you on in. If you are just scrolling across and, stumbled across this, welcome on in. I'm so excited to see you. I'm Beth Hanner, and I'm here tonight with Laura Lee, and we are talking about our brand new home fragrance collection, Merry Magical, and it smells so good in here. So come on in and let us know that you're here and that you're new. We want to hear from you.
Yes, definitely drop an emoji, say newbie. We want to know if you guys are new, and let us know if you have questions.
Give us a follow. We're also on all social media channels. So we're going to move on down. I want to talk about this next section here. So definitely keep the comments coming. We want to hear from you guys. Nicole is monitoring comments as well as Ashley. So if there's something you want to see, let us know.
Yes, please do. Okay, this guy is unbearably
he is
adorable,
so cute,
isn't he?
Oh.
Okay, so this is the Holiday Bear accent shade. And he has a big, beautiful wreath with a gorgeous bow, a textured scarf, and hat. And I also want to point out that, he is a very realistic looking bear. Right? So instead of like a very animated bear, I think he has a really realistic look to him. And he's hand painted, so he's just got a beautiful design. And this is done in resin. He has some beautiful texture to show his fur here. And I mean, the detail that has gone into him is incredible. I also want to give you a good size reference, okay? So here's 2 hands, yes. Note that you can put your fragrance here in the back, and that's all going to release. He's got some holes here in his scarf that allow some of that fragrance out there as well. Just everywhere you look, you see more details on him. Whether it's with the hat, I mean, even just his face painting is perfect to me. Yeah. He has all the beautiful holiday details. Definitely very cozy for any space. So I'm so glad we brought him back because he is classic. So this is the Holiday Bear accent shade, and he is actually placed on our glossy white, which is one of our standard simmering lights. So this is the glossy white, and it can be paired on either the antique white or the wood grain base. So you get to choose. I oftentimes say, if you don't know which base you want, think about the surface that you're going to be setting it on. Would the wood grain base be better, or would the antique white be better? So that's how I kind of deduct where I'm going to place it. Ooh, yes, get some of that Heartful Holiday in here. That's perfect for him. So we'll talk a little bit more about some of our other standard simmering lights, but this glossy white paired with him is just right. So if you're just getting started and you don't have a simmering light to place underneath this accent shade, I highly recommend the glossy white. It's just beautiful. Makes all of his details jump.
It's wonderful, yeah. And you'll see us actually interchange them here in just a little bit. We're going to show you different ways to use them, because that's the beautiful thing about having a simmering light, is that once you get it, you could use all the different accent shades set over the top, right? So you have that one solid staple piece, right?
Yes.
And the glossy white simmering light and the candle glow are 2 of the best, first purchases if you're looking to buy something. That way you could pair it up with everything. So, all right.
Real quick.
Yes.
Speaking of bears, we've got a few questions about
The grizzly?
his cousin over back there, Grizzly Bear, and I would just say that Mr. Grizzly is available on the website right now.
Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely.
People wanna go take a look.
Really fun.
I can grab him. Do they want to see him?
Yeah.
They want to see him?
Might
Okay.
as well. Let's show him off. I love this grizzly bear. He
Wonderful.
looks like he's carved out of wood.
He is.
He's stunning.
This is probably one of the best made accent shades. It is quality. It is he's large in size. And he's just got a ton of detail. Definitely for you log cabin lovers and then some, he's perfect. And then if you give him a spin, what's so unique about him is like the back part. So like you've got all kinds of things carved into him and as well. So definitely one for those of you that love the rustic look. He's got a fish on the back, a paw print, open. There's holes in the top, so all of that fragrance is going to emit. This is a prime example, though, of taking a different accent shade. We weren't even, actually planning on showing you, but it fits over the same the simmering light, so you can just see that. So yeah, Ashley said he's available for purchase on the website. All right,
and beautiful for fall, Christmas, and winter. Especially like you said, like the log cabin vibe definitely fits in that.
All right, we're gonna move. We got so much more to show you guys. We're gonna move on down, and we're gonna talk about a crowd favorite simmer pot. So here we have the gingerbread house simmer pot. Absolutely adorable. That I just have to talk about. It's so cute, right? All right, lots of love for this. This is definitely your iconic red. We grew up as kids making gingerbread houses around Christmas. You have to. It's just definitely what you need to do. You've got a wreath along the top. Obviously, your little gingerbread man here with your windows. It's a traditional house. Got windows along the sides and such. The entire roof actually comes off of this simmer pot, and then here is where your sprinkles are going to sit. So definitely different than what we just showed. This is a simmer pot, not a simmering light. You could leave the roof on or off, but it definitely has a hole in the chimney and then a hole on the roof part to allow that fragrance to come out and completely emit. So just definitely whatever. I think what is so cool about that is that you wouldn't really, it's really inconspicuous. You wouldn't even know that but it's also functional. So it's, it's definitely going to give you that pop of decor that you're looking for and then some. So definitely really fun, a little bit, maybe whimsical, I would say. But for those of you that love gingerbread houses, he's perfect. So
he is very classic and could fit in a lot of different spaces.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Well, yes. You ready to talk about another fragrance?
Right.
Okay.
I'm so ready.
Let's talk about this. We have the Blue Spruce next fragrance up. All right. So here, introducing to the line for the very first time is Blue Spruce. And I know Laura Lee's really been loving this one. So we have fragrance notes are fir, iced bergamot with birch wood. Okay. So if you know anything about bergamot, we did a whole week on bergamot with Behind the Scent. Is your spicy orange, right? So this adds an extra layer. That middle note is sweetness, is pure sweetness with this fragrance. This is not a true pine. It's a softer, I would say it's a fir, right? So it's different than your Christmas tree. But you were saying that you really felt like it belongs by your Christmas tree.
I would put this right by my Christmas tree. Now, I am a fan of course, of aspen pine, but this takes like that Christmas tree fragrance in a totally different direction. And
it's pretty,
right?
It's so sweet. It has that sweetness of the bergamot. It's beautiful.
I never would have thought to put the bergamot with the spruce.
It's nice,
but it is working, guys. It is beautiful. I know you also mentioned, like, you were already like, I got a recipe for this. I'm ready to mix it with that.
I do. I think this is one of those fragrances of when, two formats, right? So carton and bag, that I think would be so beautiful with, like, your sandalwoods and your ambers and your even a touch of your vanillas. But I'm thinking, like, flannel blankets. Winter Woods has, your sandalwood in it. Would be stunning with this. And then if I wanted to add in a touch of cinnamon, that would elevate that just another level. Definitely. So we're going to do that. That was actually an unplanned recipe that just kind of rolled off my tongue. So tomorrow, you definitely want to stay tuned because we have lots to share and then some. So Blue Spruce, very pretty. Very, very pretty. I can't wait for you guys to smell it. So
it's gorgeous. Very classic. I also think, even though I said I would put this right next to my Christmas tree, it's just very wintry at the same time. So I would definitely use this fragrance all throughout my winter. Yeah. So that's what I do. So,
all right, you want to move on down to our house?
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, guys. I have a question for you. I want to hear from you guys. Have you started a gingerbread house collection? And have you seen this adorable post office? So this is one of the gingerbread house accent shades in the collection, and this came out last year. This is this is the first storefront that we have. So this is the post office, and details. It has so many details. So of course you've got the beautiful sign, some candy cane touches here, trees, and I want to show you all the different sides here. So it's got windows to allow that fragrance out. Here's so the pretty. Back. I know, like every part of it where you look, you see new beautiful things. And just even the edging here and the snow, the glittery snow on top, it's just stunning. This was actually, I started out my gingerbread house accent shade collection last year, and this is what I started with. It is so cute. So this one has a little place in my heart because I have absolutely gone like overboard in love with these gingerbread house accent shades. It's so classic.
It is.
It definitely brings like, you know, like those little kid Christmases where you like look at some of the decor and it just sticks with you. This would be one of those for me because it's beautiful. It has all kinds of details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's beautiful.
And you have it paired up with one of my favorites.
Yes. So we have this paired up with the Candle Glow, which is what Beth likes to say is our little black dress of simmering lights.
Yeah.
So this here has a soft warmth to it. So it emulates kind of a glow of a candle, thus Candle Glow. And this is definitely my favorite to pair up with any of our accent shades.
It's perfect.
It is. It's just the easy go-to. This is a standard in your collection. Like I said with the glossy white, if you're just getting started, this is a great place to start. Again, this comes with both of our different bases, either the antique white or the wood grain base. And again, you just, like, the best way to choose that is think about where are you going to be placing this?
And with this actual accent shade, you don't even see it. You don't see the bottom too. But if you're planning on using it with others, then you would want to do that. But I mean, that's a prime example. You know, I have, I think, a total of 6 simmering lights all over, maybe even 7, all over my home. And so then I also have other products as well that fragrance, because that's what we do here. But, you know, I have different kinds of warmers and then some. So definitely, we want to hear from you. I know we have some collectors out there. Is anyone saying that they're collecting? Yeah? Anyone collecting the gingerbread houses?
Yeah, a lot of them were saying that they have this one and that they ended up having to sell their personal one, so they need to get a new one for themselves.
This is the only post office that we have, right? The only actual store that we have. All the rest of them are traditional houses. So this is very unique in that sense, right? So definitely fine. All right, we're going to continue on down the line, and I'm going to show you one of the best little simmer pots I think I've ever seen. This is the holiday truck. I also call this like Christmas Mater because it gives me Mater vibes. I had boys, and we...
Yes, it
is. There is so much detail in this little guy. So again, this is a simmer pot, right? So you've got, he is absolutely cute. Look, you've got a little green wreath on the front. You've got your cute little windshield, silver windshield. He's been snowed on. If we give him a nice little turn, you can see here, we've also got greenery all the way along the side of the truck, and then silver wheels. He's just precious. Gorgeous red, Christmas red color. Your sprinkles are going to set in your dish right here. Heats again with a hot plate. So this is a simmer pot. Absolutely fantastic. Just, and look at how, you know, you had said earlier, we have our truck in our house, or a truck in our post office, you know?
Like, it sells a little bit of a story, you know, like they drove into the post office, they parked, they went in, like, adorable. Like, what a cute little, like, holiday village moment with the two.
Well, what a cute little gift. Think about, like, if you're looking for that hard to buy for person, perfect for the upcoming season. So
you were asking Mom about, or Kelly, about her gingerbread collection at her house. She actually made little ornaments of our dogs and stuff and put them around, like the little stuffed ones.
And lots of things that you could do to decorate.
To make it a cute little home.
Yeah.
That's precious.
So good. It is. It's very cute. So definitely an add to cart. Super excited about this next fragrance.
Me too.
Let's introduce it to them.
Karen said, "Stop, Beth. That's so cute."
Who did?
Karen.
Oh, I know. It is
so
adorable.
cute.
So cute.
Oh, he's so fun. Very classic. what also is very classic is this next fragrance.
Yes.
So this fragrance here is beautiful. This is Sugared Snow Angel. So it has frozen berries, spun sugar, and sugared freesia. Okay, so let's talk about these fragrance notes a little bit. So the frozen berries. So, you know, when we all kind of think of a berry, like you think of the warmth smell that it gives, you know, when you're cooking. This is a little different. So this is frozen berries. So I want you to think fresh berries, okay? Then spun sugar, so very, you know, similar to cotton candy. And then sugared freesia. I was definitely really surprised by this. I was like, oh, sugared freesia. Okay, like it's a floral note. Now, of course, like there's florals mixed into Christmas, but I was like, all right. Oh my goodness, it's so good. That freesia just balances it out. It's very, very fresh. I keep wanting to go back to it. This is definitely.
Did you say cherry or blackberry? They were.
So it's frozen berries. So that one we might have to ask Danielle about because
It's just a general berry more so.
Frozen berry. It's very berry, but I don't know if I would say
how many new people, like, I don't know if we have any like relatively new or if you were with us last year. I'm gonna just tell you what this brings me back to. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Lean in. Okay. If this had if Snowberry had an elevated sister, this is it.
Okay.
This gives me all of those beautiful. If you were familiar with that fragrance, I know a lot of you loved it. Add to cart. It is wonderful. This makes me smile so much. It is so pretty. It's bright. You've got a little bit of sugar vibe, that second note there. But it's very, very pretty. It's so, I honestly think I might like it a little bit better. It has got a gorgeous fragrance to it.
It is.
Wow.
This fragrance kind of transports me. So, you know, we always talk about how fragrance holds memories.
Yes.
So when I smell this, I think of the Sugar Plum Fairy Palace in the Nutcracker. I don't know why, but it's like you know, as a little kid, you see the Nutcracker and you see that Sugar Plum Fairy Palace, and it's just all pinks and like candies and sweet things, and that is what I think of here. This is also very standalone. I think all of the fragrances that we have shown you tonight are all very like stand out Christmas fragrances, but none are exactly the same.
They are a lot different, but the Mary Cherry I think would really complement this really well too. So
yes, they would
definitely want to hear from them. If you guys have questions, continuously bring them. We've got so much more to show. We're going to move on down and talk about a brand new, another simmering light that we've added back into the line that is absolutely stunning. I'm so excited to show this.
All right.
So introducing the Aspen Deer Simmering Light. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this guy. So pretty. Again, one of two different warmers that we feature here at Pink Zebra Home. Fantastic. And I'm going to add up a little bit of this sugared snow angel.
They love the snowberry
Yeah.
correlation, by the way.
I'm telling you, do yourself a favor.
Someone said, "Good. I'm glad it smells like that."
Oh, it's good. It's.
They go, "It better smell like that."
It's really good. Trust me. It's different. Okay, now it is not. Obviously, it's not the same. But like I said, it's an elevated. You'll love it. Trust me.
The freesia.
Very, very good. Yes. So, speaking of pretty things, though, this is the Aspen Deer Simmering Light. We have it featured here with two different bases, antique white and then wood grain. Okay. This is a stunner. So really, really cool. Almost kind of like you're looking into the woods as it's snowing. It gives you a little bit of a metallic finish. You've got etched in. We've got a trophy buck. Well, that's your doe. You got your trees. I was calling this. There's your trophy buck in the front. For those that are familiar with that terminology, you've got snow along the sides and then some. I'm going to shut this on and off so that you can see what it looks like. Such a beautiful, very, very beautiful simmering light.
It is.
And I love it, that she has it paired up here with some greenery because it definitely gives me Christmas vibes, but also could be just a winter piece, even log cabin lovers, that bear, all of this has that that very wintry feel to it. Wouldn't you say?
I agree. One of my favorite things that I've noticed, I get to do photography with this. I get to decorate, and I'm gonna turn this off and show you that there's like lots of different layers to this snow. So if you live in a place where it snows, you know, you'll know that the light catches the snow in such a way as it falls. So if you know, you know, okay? And I really think that this captures that so well. So I want to point out there's some silver and gold tones here, so those metallics, and then it has snow painted on the front. So there's so much depth to the simmering light.
Like it's like you said, it's like looking through as it's coming down. So it's very pretty.
Definitely transport you to that like snowy scene.
We have it featured here with the metal wooden lantern, which is definitely another amazing piece. You know, we talk about lanterns all the time here at King Seaver Home. This is one of my favorites. It could be two. You can pull it apart. We have it layered here. That's the way I like to use it because it definitely elevates it. You have a hook along the top. Obviously, this is wrought metal with wood along the bottom. But I think it's like the perfect accent shade to elevate this. Lanterns do that for about anything you pair them up with. They also can be purchased and just used alone. You know, I think if you wanted to split this, use your simmering light with the smaller one and then take the larger one and do something different with it. It's kind of, you could do that. Or you could just, you know, keep it as it is, but it's definitely a really pretty, that is the metal wooden lantern that is available right now on the website as well.
They're saying that simmering light is a good winter one,
Very
not
much.
just a Christmas holiday time.
Absolutely. Very much so.
You could even put that out during Thanksgiving with the right warm lanterns or something over top.
Yes, maybe
the bear
Pine Cone Reed diffuser, which we'll show you in a little bit. One thing that I mentioned with the wooden lanterns that we have that's a stacked set like this is that there's so many different things you can do. Like Beth just mentioned, you know, you can have the simmering light in the small one. And the big one you could use for a greenery display. You know, make it instantly winter. Then, if you want it to be Christmas, you know, it's got this lovely little ring here. All you have to do is tie a ribbon on it. You know, give it a little Christmas touch and you're done. So
greenery would just anything. A centerpiece, you know. I like them on the mantles of a fireplace.
Yes.
You know, they just elevate your look. So
I agree. I love that it's so versatile. Everything at King Seaver Home is so versatile. Whether it's fragrance, decor, it's so versatile. You can personalize it.
Both of those lanterns have the cord notch at the back of them, so you could put 2 simmering lights in both of them. They were asking about that.
Yes. They definitely could. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, definitely. All right, keep those comments coming. We have lots more to show you guys. We're going to roll around the corner and we're going to introduce to you the Paisley Pig, which happens to be a crowd favorite.
Oh, it's definitely. Okay, so I get to talk to you guys about the amazing Paisley Pig. So what is the Paisley Pig? This is a fragrance that is out for just a month. So this is the month of October's Paisley Pig. And these are inspired by Paisley's adventures around the world. So this has a lot of different things that it brings to the table. So it's called Cotton Cloud. And the first fragrance note is bergamot, which Beth and I have been talking about a lot lately. It is such a good go-to scent.
Fresh scent.
Yes, I'm having so much fun seeing how bergamot is so versatile.
It is.
I feel like I'm learning a lot. I'm like, ooh, okay, it goes with that. Ooh, it goes with that. So bergamot, then cotton blossom. So I want you to think very fresh and clean, okay? And then driftwood amber. So you're getting some of that wood and creaminess to it. So this fragrance brings a lot to the table. It's very well balanced, I would say.
Right.
The freshness is what I immediately smell when I think of. So the name Cotton Cloud is perfect for it. So this is available individually, or you can buy it as a duo or a trio. So we've got the diffuser oil as well as the room sprays. So all fantastic choices. I think the trio's the way to go at this one.
It's very fun. And then you have multiple different ways to fragrance your space.
Exactly. So, you know, you can carry it through all over for your home.
As you're talking, I'm going to open this up.
Let's do it.
I want to do a recipe. I'm going to,
let's see here.
I'll just, I might have you. We got it. I got it.
Voila.
Okay. So I'm going to open this, and I want to do a blend with this. I'm actually going to do this in this the simmering light that I have here, the Aspen Deer. So we're going to pull this off. I want to actually blend up this, let's see here. The blue spruce is what I'm wanting to add into this. Yes. And the reason I chose this fragrance is because it has that second note is bergamot. Yeah. So I'm just going to add this up. I'm going to do about a scoop and a half here of the blue spruce. And then I'm going to do a little bit of this cotton cloud. We're going to add those in, just a way to mix that up. If you've ever hung out with me before, you know I love amber. It's my favorite. Okay, amber hands down. And that driftwood amber is absolutely beautiful in this fragrance. So definitely one. It's a very fresh, very uplifting. I think that's exactly what this is. I'm not sure what we would call that. That's not my forte, is naming them. I don't, but definitely have to.
Cotton cloud and blue spruce.
So that's a good stuff.
I'm gonna have to think about that one. Okay, I already have to smell it because it's on. I can see it's melting. Right. Yeah, she got it.
So good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Beth is the best. By the way, tune in tomorrow to watch her show at noon. She goes over all of her amazing recipes, and she's going to be doing a lot of blending, just like what you just saw us do. So check it out. She's going to be blending all of this fragrance.
Blue skies.
From over here, it looks like the sky.
We just had someone say blue skies.
We had one called
Winter Blue Skies.
Winter Blue Skies. We had one called Blue Skies. That's actually a throwback fragrance, but
or crisp blue skies, like it's a crisp morning because it's kind of crispy, right? Crispy.
Good,
that's a terrible way.
Love it. I love it. All right. Yeah, so speaking of things I love, and I know that you love, right in front of you is amazing. I absolutely love that.
Me too.
So much.
I'm so glad I get to talk to you guys about this. This actually came out a few weeks ago, but I wanted to talk about it, so we're talking about it. This is an amazing decor piece that I personally think is very versatile. So, it came out with our fall collection. So this blends beautifully with fall, but also Christmas and winter. This is very much like the Aspen Deer simmering light that we were just showing you. This could go all through winter. Yeah. Now, this has a lot of detail here that I want to point out to you guys. Beautiful detail. The size is beautiful. And then it's got the cutest little twigs here that are a little different than the typical reed diffusers.
But they work the same, correct?
Yes, they work the same. And like Beth said earlier, she has it placed right next to her kitchen sink. It's a very convenient spot. I always love to say about the reed diffusers, they're just simple. Set it on your coffee table.
I will say this with these, my friends. So there are some that you'll see that are just a little bit different, right? So what I want to do is I want to talk about how, some of these are like straight, okay? So you're not going to flip, you don't have to. I mean, the fragrance will come up. I like to flip my reeds because I want that fragrance to immediately pop in the face. So I take the ones that are straight, right? Because these are curved, which I think adds to the decor piece. Yes. But then I flip them, right? The straight ones, and then that way I know all of that fragrance, as it soaks into the reeds, it's going to set out and actually fragrance your space.
There you go. Pro tip from the expert. That definitely
is so
a way to go. Oh,
look at this.
This is so cute. Look how perfectly this fits. Yep.
No.
Okay.
Put that. Put the reed in there. Put the
we'll set on the it actually
we're doing an impromptu decorating moment. When
you
inspiration strikes, you have to follow. Okay, look how cute this is sitting here. Okay, and then I might actually do like some of the reeds like in different spots, so it's kind of coming out of different spots in this lantern. And then it's
what a great way to utilize both of those lanterns and different products. That's brilliant.
How pretty on the mantle.
Love that.
How pretty on a mantle. Like you could corner it on one side and then do it on another.
Your wheels aren't turning already. I don't know how that's
I mean, wait, the diva math in that is insane because you've gotten now
2 lanterns.
technically could be like 4 looks
There you go.
for like 2 items.
There you go,
girl. Do it.
Definitely. All right, we're gonna take you guys down and talk about a new simmering light. Thank you for talking about that. I love
was
that
so
little.
fun.
It is cute. All right, introducing the Winter Cardinal simmering light. This is absolutely stunning. Definitely a new look for the new season. Brand new simmering light. You're seeing it here today. Cardinal on the front of that. Absolutely fun. Definitely a symbol of hope and joy. You see cardinals all the time. I know I'm from Illinois, originally from the Midwest. You see cardinals in the winter. They pop out along that snow. So this is definitely bringing me back to winter, but I think it would be one that you could leave out all year round if you chose to. Very, very gorgeous. It's sitting on greenery. Going to give it a little spin. Here we have it featured on this is the wood grain base and then the antique white base. I am going to shut one of these off so you can see what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful shut on and off. I think, if you have, depending on however you have it styled, but just a gorgeous piece for the upcoming season. And then again, really goes with what we've showed, like with the pine cone, the reed diffuser that we have here, just so pretty.
Is the cardinal on the other side, they asked?
No, I will spin it all the way around. So you have a line
Couple
on the
different
back,
looks.
right? Yeah, that indicates the back of the simmering light. This is wrapped, that's why it does have that look to it. But then, no, if you do give it a spin, you only have one. So technically, that's the front part would be the cardinal. But it's
A lot of people are saying they leave out their cardinal
yeah.
any decor all year round
All year
for
round.
mom and dad and
Yep.
I love that.
It's bright bird. It's very, very vibrant bird.
It
Gorgeous.
is. And I know a lot of people, like you were mentioning, a lot of people it brings a lot of sentimental value. One of the things I love about this is that it has a frosted window texture to it. So there's this beautiful depth in the frost there that I just want to point out. It might be hard to see on camera, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention it to you because that frost adds such an elegant touch to me.
Definitely does. Definitely does. All right, my friends. Lots of love. We want to hear from you.
Yes. Drop us a comment. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you're adding to cart. We're nosy. I want to know what you're buying. So tell me.
Yeah. We're going to move on down and talk about, in my opinion, this is a must-have for every home around the holiday season, but this is the most utilized simmering light in my home to date. This is the Silver Crackle. And it is definitely a standout simmering light that we have here. Absolutely beautiful, pictured with the wood grain base. We've had many colors of crackles over the years. I've been a part of Pink Zebra family for 12 years, and so we've had all different kinds of colors, and this is by far my favorite. The Silver Crackle just is so elevated. Crackles always are. I'm going to give it an on and off so you can see what it looks like. So stunning. It's really glittery.
I'm going to flip this off because the ring light's making it sparkle extra.
Okay. And then I'm going to turn it back on so you can see what it looks like. It's just definitely elevated. I have that out year round though, and I think depending on what you pair up with it, she's going to show you something really great here in just a second. It just depends, on the person. So let's put this cute little dude on here and just talk about it.
Isn't he cute? All right.
Yes, I showed this yesterday.
Moment for this adorable guy here. This is definitely like a classic
add to cart. So cute.
Yes, it's so cute. It definitely has like collector vibes to me. It's just cute. Now, it is October, and we technically are still doing some fall decor.
Yeah.
So I want to show you this neat little trick here. Look how cute this is. Okay, so for the back of the truck here, you have a cute little spot where you can stick these pumpkins, okay? So the truck went on a little, they drove to the pumpkin patch. They got their pumpkins. It's perfect for that little fall vibe. So there's a little spot here you clip it in and on. I just pulled it off. And then it's Christmas time. And the truck went to go fetch a Christmas tree, right? And then again, I'm going to show you how simple it is. You're just going to hook him into his little spot. Voila!
Perfect.
Now he's driving home with a classic Christmas tree. This is just
Look at this, and we can elevate that.
Yes.
Also, can we grab the?
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'd be beautiful.
Somebody asked about that earlier.
Absolutely.
But we
That
hadn't
would
done
be
it
so
yet.
pretty. Let's show what this is this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you were also saying the cottage
Oh
would
my
be
gosh.
cute. Oh, that's beautiful.
Would be.
Yeah,
Definitely
the what is it?
Cozy cottage.
Cozy cottage.
I'll go grab that one.
Mhm, that was so cute. Very classic. I love to hear your guys' suggestions. This
Side
is
note,
perfect
I
for
just
the
walked
tree.
by Mary Cherry.
I can smell it
melting.
Holy moly.
Mhm.
It smells so good. All right, so here's the cottage that we introduced at the very. I like that. I'm sold. Look at how cute that is. And then here you got your tree, like she said, that's going to tuck right up in here.
Yeah.
After you tree shopped and then some. So definitely a lot of detail in this truck. And after you remove the tree, then you have a functional, accent shade to use all year round. And you could do all kinds of fun stuff with that as the holidays come.
Oh yeah, this is Christmas. Now it's winter.
Right.
Sit up.
Ashley on the Book of Faces just said that you could add some hearts back there for Valentine's
You
Day.
definitely could.
I love that.
You could.
Yes,
Would
definitely.
be really cute. And I was just thinking, like,
Oh my
even
God,
like
you
4th
could
of July, too.
You could put a bowl with like the little heart candies
hearts.
in it.
Yeah.
That'd be so cute.
It would be cute.
I'd love to hear how you guys use these. I love that the products are so versatile. Somebody just said
What
something
if
that was good.
what if you put a bowl and that was your key catch, like where you throw your keys and it's in the back of the truck?
It is cute.
That's perfect.
So cute.
That is so
Definitely.
perfect.
I
Keep
love,
going.
I love
I don't know why I got
our
excited about
accent
that.
shades are so decorative, you know.
Yes.
I love this next one. It's fantastic. Definitely, if what we've shown you hasn't you, this definitely could be.
Yeah.
This is the White Chapel. It's absolutely stunning. I know Laura Lee said she actually has this in her home.
Yes.
It is beautiful. So I'm gonna clean my nails on there so you can hear that. It definitely evokes tranquility. It's your classic white chapel. It's very, very pretty ceramic. I am gonna pick it up. It is very heavy. I will say that.
I think it just got caught on our cord.
Let me see here. Okay, I'm not sure. There we go. It's open windows all the way around, so you can see here. And I think we had some fun a little bit ago with it, using different colors. What I love about it though is that it emulates a true chapel because you've got all those windows. I know growing up as a child, my grandmother's church had all of these windows. Yeah. But I would say that one. There you go.
Okay.
All right. So for those of you Flirt members, right, that have remember I was saying if you're in the Cool Kids Club earlier, if you have access to exclusives, this is one of them. Look at this. All right. So we just totally elevated that to another level.
I love how elegant it is. It's
so elegant.
It's so simple. It says so much, but it's so simple.
It definitely is.
Love that. Just
so fun.
Very elegant. I like Beth said, this is in my house. I leave this in my house year round. I enjoy the chapel.
It's pretty.
They said it's almost like stained glass.
It is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that. Yes, very much so. You could even do I know I have it paired with the silver crackle, but you can do lots of different
The
crackles.
pink or the green mosaic that we brought up several months ago is really pretty under that.
Very pretty.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, guys, you heard it from the expert.
I guess we need to kind of see what what would you recommend putting underneath that? Definitely.
Someone said to put the candle drip under it for a little bit of a spooky vibe.
Okay. I love how you're thinking. Yeah, definitely. And then you have a simmering light. Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
Definitely.
I love to hear how some of you guys are using the candle drip and now that was originally in the Halloween collection, but it's kind of overflowing into the Christmas and stuff, and I'm loving it. So definitely keep those comments and suggestions. Now, I'm curious what you guys are adding to cart. Has anybody spilled what they've bought yet? I want to know.
There's a lot of love for the cardinal.
So a lot of people are doing cartons. They said it is a carton to cart kind of night.
I'm telling you, and I'm not done.
Someone said the 3D, any of the 3Ds under there. They said specifically the ghost 3D ghost under that's kind of
that would be cool.
like it's a haunted.
Like a creepy vibe. I love that. That's a great idea. Yeah.
A lot of reorders of goodies, which is fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, friends.
Awesome.
I want to take you down. All right. So I told you I would shout loud from Mountaintop. I think I shouted loud last week about this next product. I shout even louder. Yes.
Before we move over to the whole little section over here, because they keep talking about the gingerbread houses.
Okay.
This is our collection. So these are from past years. Does not mean that they're going to come back or that they're in stock. This is our little collection.
Okay.
Yes. So
They're going crazy behind
we
you.
have amazing, yes. We have a lot of, things that you might see. We definitely offer up the gingerbread house collection you're about to see is absolutely beautiful. Yes, great point. So we're going to take a turn because we got to talk about something I'm really excited to talk about because they're back, right? So I'm so excited. What I have in front of me is diffuser oil. So here at Pink Zebra Home, we have a liquid fragrance line called diffuser oil. And I have multiple different scents here. Obviously tonight we launched Heartful Holiday in a diffuser oil. Multiple different scents that you could see there. They can be mixed to customize your own fragrance, just like our sprinkles do. But my absolute favorite product ever to use our diffuser oil, trust me on this, is the Wall Hug. And they are back in stock, my friends. It is wonderful. So the Wall Hug is perfect for those little tight spots that you are looking to fragrance in your whatever space that you have. On the back here, this will turn to fit any outlet, right? So it's an on off on the bottom and a night light. This glass part pops out and it's actually going to be heated by that gray part that is right there. What you do is you're going to fill it up with it out, but you're going to fill it up to where it's embossed in the tail of Pink Zebra and then plug it into the wall and then turn it on. This is a powerhouse for fragrance, my friends. They are incredible. I mean, I want you to think there's just certain spots in your house where you want fragrance, like the Reed diffuser, but it's a little stronger. And this is what you need that for. So, for example, washer dryer. I have one in between mine and my laundry room. I have one on my. It's kind of like the flat part of my first stairwell. Just spaces in my house that I want fragrance but don't have access or a spot for a wax warmer.
Yes. The only thing that goes in there is diffuser oil.
Yes, ma'am.
They're asking sprinkles go in there.
The only thing that goes in there is the liquid fragrance line, but trust me, it is amazing. You need it.
It really is.
Good stuff.
Like, same thing. I put mine next to my kitchen back door, which is kind of our main entrance and exit. So you smell it just as you walk in, which I always enjoy walking into a new space and you get that fresh, strong fragrance. This is definitely, like you said, a powerhouse. Definitely. But if you don't have a plug and you still want to take advantage of the fantastic diffuser oils, we also have more of the Reed diffusers. So I already talked about the holly red ornament and the pine cone Reed diffuser. Now this is a beautiful, very simple way to decorate for Christmas or even winter. This is the Frosted Tree Pitcher Reed diffuser. So again, very simple. You're going to use your oil and fill it up and voila. You just walk away. Like I said earlier, this is a flame-free, plug-free, simple way to decorate and fragrance your space. Now, you mentioned though,
Miss Dana, she purchased this last year, right? And her instant thought was Christmas coffee creamer.
Isn't that cute?
So she poured her creamer in there and then she put it in her fridge and that's what, she served up on her coffee bar. Isn't that adorable?
But we're not saying it's food safe.
So we're not, yes. But that's what she used it for. So definitely different ways that you can utilize our products and then some. So
yes,
right?
So cute. Definitely a fun and very just soft Christmas. Could also be just winter.
Right. Definitely.
So
fun stuff.
We do have a couple people just going back and forth about how long wall hugs last, the oil, how long it throws.
So I fill mine about once a week.
Me too.
And I leave them on continuously. If you shut it off, you can get a lot longer out of it, but it's going to evaporate out. So I recommend every 7 to 8 days. That's about what I do. But once you notice the fragrance is gone, then you need to change it out.
And that also depends on your outlet too. We had someone say that. So if you have, I noticed the ones in my bathrooms where I'd plug a hairdryer in or something.
It goes a lot quicker.
Yeah, it's a more wattage.
Yes, that's a great.
I'm learning things. That's interesting.
So just move it to a new plug if you feel like it's going too fast.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree with Beth. Mine lasts about a week. And
they're wonderful.
It's so easy.
Right. Speaking of wonderful, I'm going to move on down. I got a surprise for you guys. We're going to talk about one of my favorite programs that we have here at Pink Zebra. Set Flirt! Scent Flirt. If you are a Scent Flirt member, I need to hear from you. If you're not, I need to know why not. It is definitely an incredible program. What it is, I know we have a lot of you out there taking advantage of all the wonderful perks of being a part of Scent Flirt. Scent Flirt is our monthly subscription that we have here at Pink Zebra Home, where you get exclusive products shipped to your doorstep every single month. It's always fun. It's always a surprise. It comes in this cute little pink box. After you've been a part
They're
of
freaking out
for 6 months, then you get a 5% discount on all fragrance products, and you have access to purchase exclusive items that we're going to talk about here in just a second, right? So many different ways to utilize our subscription program and benefits, right? If you've been on the fence about joining Scent Flirt, let me tell you what. Tonight, and actually ongoing, if you purchase a 6-month subscription, you're going to get this guy for free. Just for joining Scent Flirt. So you join Scent Flirt. Like, think about this for a second. If I do a 6-month membership, right? Subscription, I'm going to lock in that 5% discount on all fragrance items. Plus, I'm going to have access to buy things that she's going to talk about, right? That I want. And I get that for free. And I'm going to go another step further. So this month, of course, we're all aware, this is a dear place to my heart, that we is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And Pink Zebra has partnered up with the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Every single person that purchases in the month of October a 6-month Scent Flirt subscription, we will donate $10 to that foundation. And I'm going to talk about another way that you can help give back to that as well here in just a second. But I just wanted to let you know that if you do that, that is where that money is going. And I know almost everyone that we know has been affected by breast cancer. In fact, I have 2 dear friends right now fighting the fight. And so I think what a better way, to partner. And I know the last time I had checked, we were about halfway to our goal already on the 7th of the month. So
drop a bunch of pink hearts in the comment for this.
Right? So a lot of ways to give back, but that little guy is yours if you join Scent Flirt, right? And trust me when I say it's that good. I've seen them all, and I need to stop talking because I like to share with you guys all the things that are coming.
Yes. But there's just so many things to love.
And right?
And this is the season of gift giving. You're going to be giving a lot of gifts, but let me tell you, give yourself a gift. All
right. So speaking of exclusives, we got to call that out. This is exclusive. Yes. So another reason to join.
Exactly. Right? When you get your Scent Flirt, it's like giving a gift to yourself, and it's so much fun. This is definitely a fabulous exclusive. So that Cotton Cloud fragrance that we were talking about a minute ago, the Paisley Pig, which is involved with the Heroes program, this is the same fragrance, Cotton Cloud, okay? Now, this is a hydrating body wash. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. It's pH balance formula. It's fragranced with essential oils. It has a luxe lather, cleans and conditions for soft skin. And one of my favorite call-outs is that it's made without sulfates, parabens, or dyes. Right. So this is a very clean product, and it's got a beautiful, luxurious lather, and it's pretty great. Did you?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I
note it. Yeah.
Smells good.
We want to talk about it so much. Notice that it also has a new design.
It does. It does. I want to call it the fact that can I get an amen? We got a new pump, my friends. So you're going to notice it's got a new and highly improved, I've used it, I promise you, pump. So when you purchase it, we've got lots of different fragrances. We launched this in both of these in October, actually a year ago, and I've been using it. I can't.
You got some amens in the comment.
See, I know. I'm telling you, okay?
You really do need to go back and read the comments when you see all the pink hearts. There's a lot of really sweet call-outs in there.
Yeah, amazing new pump. Trust me, it's incredible. It's a game changer. Mic drop. That's what you need.
You got a hallelujah.
So what I'm hearing is I can use more of it.
Yes.
Yes.
I have
none of this.
How many fragrances in the body wash do you have in your
gosh,
shower?
At least 3 or 4,
Yeah.
5 or 6 or 7.
I have 4.
I have 3.
Different. I have all kinds.
Yeah.
I have 2 that are always the same fragrances, and then 2 that rotate.
We have all different, and that's the thing. Like, if you do fall in love, we've got all different fragrances in this. And, I want to call out to you, said that this is our hydrating body wash. You will be able to tell once you use it for the very first time. It's infused with shea butter, vitamins A, E, and B. A and E, sorry. Also, as well as hyaluronic acid, which is a huge buzzword in the skincare industry. It's so good for your skin.
It is.
So, and we didn't stop there.
Oh no, of course not. Now we get to talk about
what was the fragrance?
Favorite.
Cotton Cloud.
Can you say the notes one more time too? The bag's right in front of you.
The Cotton Cloud notes are bergamot, cotton blossom, and driftwood amber. It's beautiful, so very clean and fresh. So if you guys have heard me talk about this before, you already know I am obsessed with the body oil. So the Cotton Cloud body oil is beautiful, very fresh fragrance. Now, I want to point out, Beth, was using this just a minute ago. I'm going to use it too. And this works into your skin really quickly, so it doesn't sit on top and make you feel greasy all day. One of my other favorite call-outs about this, and not only is it very moisturizing and nourishing for your skin in those winter months that are upcoming, but for those fragrance fanatics that want your perfume to last all day, this is your secret weapon, girls. Okay, so, or guys, it would work great for cologne. So you're going to put this on your skin, and it's going to make that fragrance of your perfume or cologne last all day, okay?
So you got to be Scent Flirt member, though.
You do. And it has so many good different oils. Safflower seed, shea nut, sunflower, apricot kernel, sweet almond, cranberry, and jojoba seed oil, and vitamin E. So all of the fabulous things you need to nourish your skin and take care of it well. And look at this glow I get. It's completely worked in, but it's glowy. Oh,
all right.
I can talk about that all day.
They did ask about if you feel like you have to shake it sometimes before you use it, and because it is such organic raw materials, there's not a chemical in there that
Yeah, it is free.
Keeps it mixed. So just do a little shake.
Yeah, you are correct. Yeah, it will settle. So yeah, if you just give it a little shake, it definitely works perfectly.
Yeah,
it is wonderful. I love that product line. It's incredible. Definitely, if you haven't tried it, today is the time to try it. We're gonna move on down, and we're gonna talk about
the gnome real quick one more time.
Yeah, absolutely. So the red knit gnome, we actually introduced him. Are they wanting just to know a little bit about him?
Yeah.
Okay, so once you purchase our Scent Flirt subscription, our 6-month subscription, well, he is available for purchase separately. But if you do the 6-month Scent Flirt, you get him for free. Okay.
Diva
best part about that is that I'm going to tell you right up front tonight, you're going to pay $35 plus some change, some tax, and that's it. And he's yours. You will see him when you check out. So don't sleep on that. He won't last long either. So perfect little gift for somebody. He's absolutely adorable. But yes, for free, just for joining Scent Flirt. And trust me, that once you do Scent Flirt, once you do that tonight, then you have access to the exclusives that we talked about, that beautiful simmering light, and there's all kinds of other things, as well as that 5% discount on all fragrance items.
Yes.
So it's good stuff, right?
Is.
Speaking of that, and all of these amazing products, we are going to move down the line, but I want to just basically put this out there to you. If you've loved everything that you've seen tonight, hanging out with us, all of that, all the products that we have to offer, I want to extend an offer to you. I know that you're out there. I know we have an amazing herd of consultants out there. I want to say hello, right? We would love to have any of you that are not a part of our family join us. So if it's something that you've been thinking about, if you're looking to, I have a kid that's getting ready to go to college, or if you're looking to get, make some extra Christmas money, whatever you're wanting to do, we would love to welcome you. And I know our consultants out there would love to welcome you as a part of our Pink Zebra family. So if you don't have a consultant, let us know. We'll hook you up with one. If you have one, reach out to them and ask them some questions. So definitely glad to have all of our consultants, and I know we have a lot of you that are new. So we're going to move on down the line. I have something super exciting that I want to talk about. We were talking about the Breast Cancer Foundation that we partnered up with the month of October. And so introducing to you for the first time on this live is the Pink with Purpose bundle. So this is the Pink with Purpose. Again, a way that you can give back, right? So a lot of excitement. You guys have already helped us give away, give a lot of money, donate a lot of money to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. When you purchase this bundle, it comes with 8 cartons, 8 amazing cartons, and then 1 extra special product. We will donate $31 to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So that also helps us pair up Scentflirt in the purchase of this. I'm going to run through these fragrances in case you have missed it, and I'm going to talk about them. Some of these you have seen on the website before. I also have an extended list of Pink with Purpose recipes that I'm going to give you. I probably can share that tomorrow as well. So I know a lot of you have purchased this already, still available. Down here in the front, we have Nectarine and Sweet Pea, classic, wonderful, beautiful February fragrance from the spring. Fresh Sweet Strawberry, Sugar Plum Fairy, and then Paisley's Punch. Along the top, we have Pink Pineapple, Pink-tastic Berry Crush. And I think the showstopper, from what I'm understanding, is this guy right here. Merry Pink Miss. Definitely made its appearance, right? So you have all 8 of these cartons available to you when you purchase that bundle, in addition to 30 bags, empty bags to blend, right? So if this, appeals to you, I definitely would encourage you. It's a great way to give back. Merry Pink Miss was a fantastic fragrance, definitely a huge crowd favorite. Notes of pink sugar, vanilla, and sandalwood, and we didn't stop there, because we also added in a body lotion spray. So Merry Pinkness hydrating body lotion spray, also a part of this bundle. If you have not tried this, you're missing out. I'm going to tell you right now. Vitamins A, E, and B5, eco-friendly, 360 turn. This is an effortless way to moisturize your skin. I use this and the oil almost every single day. So great way to give back.
Definitely.
Look at how cute all that pink together looks.
It is so fun.
Cute. You know what I love about the body lotion spray? Everybody knows, like, I'm so here for the body oil, but the body lotion spray is so easy and effortless. It's a really quick way to nourish your skin, and it's, quick on the go, which, as we all know, entering into this next holiday season, that sometimes you are on the go. So that's definitely a really quick, secret thing to have in your back pocket.
And if you've already donated or already, purchased this, thank you for that. I know we are halfway to our goal, and it is only the 6th, 7th of the month. So thank you for that. I'm super excited to see where that takes us. And speaking of saving the best for last, we're going to move on down and talk about the last item of the night. This is the Blend Bash. Super excited for this. All right, here at Pink Zebra Home, we have what we call a Blend Bash, and this is definitely a wonderful Blend Bash. I'm going to let Laura Lee tell you about the top 4 fragrances, and I'm going to talk about the bottom 4. And
I have to say, I'm quite excited to talk about these. So this is a beautiful fragrance, Glacier Woods, Herbal Peppermint, and Cedar Wood and Sage. I want to talk about this all day, but I'll continue. But it's good. Very, very fresh. That peppermint is like a fresh, just picked peppermint smell to me. Very fresh and icy.
Gorgeous.
Then I already talked about how much I love this guy. Sugared Snow Angel. It has frozen berries, spun sugar, and sugared freesia. Very beautiful fragrance. And then we have the Heartful Holiday, which is the crushed pine cones, which you already know I'm a fan of, and Blood Orange and Cinnamon, a very classic fragrance for your Christmas collection. And then last but not least, up top, we've got Warm Flannel Nights. So this has fur, so think of a Christmas tree fur, and tobacco and silky cashmere. So tobacco, I'm seeing that a lot in a lot of different fragrances lately, and I'm here for it. I love it.
It's pretty.
And it's not like a smoky tobacco. It's a very sweet fragrance to me. It's got a woody undertone, but
amber
quite
and oak.
sweet. Yeah, very similar to amber and oak. This is beautiful. I could smell this all day. Okay, guys, so check out that.
So the top 4 fragrances, of course, there are 8 different. So along the bottom, right, We have bourbon pecan pie, notes of baked vanilla, caramel pecan, and aged bourbon. Fantastic if you are a caramel fragrance lover. This is a beautiful bakery staple. Very gourmand, delicious. Aspen pine, this is the smell of a Christmas tree, spot on. It does not get any more pure than that. Yeah. Beautiful. It is a must-have for the Christmas season. If you like pine, that is definitely what you need. Here we have Warm Gathering, which happens to be one of the most intriguing fragrances I think we've ever had. It's got notes of vanilla bean, bourbon cream. Bourbon's also something that we're seeing in the trending. Yes. And then coconut milk. And so very, very pretty. Almost like this Warm Gathering is almost like a body care fragrance. And I think that we're going to break the internet because Peppermint Milkshake made its way back in. This one is definitely a crowd favorite, and it's in the Blend Bash. You definitely got to grab it now. So you have notes of peppermint, frothy marshmallow, and vanilla bean. This is it.
It is. It's so classic. Pretty. Like, you smell it and you want to eat it. Like,
it is so good.
It's one of those, it's just so good and a very impactful fragrance, I would say.
So definitely a great deal. Blend Bashes, there's a couple different ways that you can experience them if you want to purchase it. It's a great deal. Yes. You get 8 cartons. You know, we always talk about cartons being the best for your money. Yeah. Get together with your favorite consultant and host a Blend Bash party. Earn some extra free things. Buy it for yourself. It's girl math. You know, cartons, of course, 4 bags versus the one. You get a better value, and this is a great savings. I honestly think, Laura-Lee, that this is the perfect Blend Bash for the upcoming season, Christmas season. Grab this and then add some other fragrances, you know, and you definitely can have a party.
Definitely. I want to plant the seed for the party because it's party season, and I love to plan a good party. So I kind of like mentioned in times past, you know, you can have everybody bring like a different kind of holiday cookie or holiday treat, and everybody can take one of everything and make their own plate, and then other people can be mixing their own blend bags. So, you know, having lots of little things that bring in those holiday touches. It is so much fun to get your girls together, and sometimes we need an excuse. This is the excuse. Be like, girls, I know how you're going to fragrance your space for the holidays. Come check it out. Now, if you don't want to do that, keep it for yourself, girl. Like, it's good. This whole Blend Bash has a lot of different fragrances. There's something for everyone. So
there very much is. It's definitely wonderful. So that is the tail end of this show, my friends. So definitely we are so excited to be here with you guys tonight. What we're going to do is, if there's something that you want to see, I know we absolutely showed you a lot of products. Nicole's going to take us back down. Drop it down in the comments if there's something particular that you missed. We are going to walk all the way around, and then we're going to tell you where to find us next. So, again, if you are just tuning in for the first time, we are so happy that you're here. Definitely give us a follow.
Absolutely.
Tonight, we just finished talking about the Mere Magical Blend Bash, followed up with Pink with Purpose fundraiser Blend Bash bundle, technically. Fantastic. Raising money for breast cancer
is the only way to get the Mary Pink Mist spray lotion in this bundle.
Yes, it is. We also have Scent Flirt, which is amazing. We talked about some new exclusives.
So good. Diffuser oils, wall hugs, such good products.
Made some returns. We had a brand new simmering light. This is the Winter Cardinal that happens to be, I think, the crowd fave so far. A lot of love for that. And Cotton Cloud.
Yes,
love that.
Beautiful. I love this one. And I also didn't mention earlier that the Paisley Picks are actually also a part of the Heroes program. So a percent of the money goes towards the Heroes program, which helps single moms provide daycare.
Yeah,
so also another beautiful way to give back. So check the Cotton Cloud out. It's beautiful.
Also send in people to get the free days of daycare. We need to give them to people.
Yes, if you know someone that needs daycare for their kids, please send them our direction.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'd love to.
I am totally smelling this amazing fragrance. We launched the Aspen Deer, such a beautiful simmering light. Next up to it was the Sugared Snow Angel Puff Cough. It smells so good, like the sister to Snowberry.
Yes.
Oh, smells amazing. Tow Mater, or the holiday truck. Super cute.
Right?
You could put the
Oh,
heirloom
cute.
tomato fragrance in that and have a little farm
Ooh.
heirloom
Oh,
truck.
That's cute. And of course, my favorite gingerbread house, the Post Office Gingerbread Accent Shade. Beautiful. So many details to love here.
I will note too that all of these products, if you're watching from pinkzebrahome.com, you can wash and shop. We've got them all pinned up, so definitely head on over there when you're done.
Yeah.
When we're done to find everything that we're talking about tonight. Blue spruce made its way into the line.
Real quick, the post office you would say is maybe 25% smaller than the mansion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The haunted mansion?
For sure.
Okay.
Oh,
I'd say the haunted
maybe even
mansion was
50%.
Maybe half that size?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
huge. It's a mansion.
Yeah, it's really big. Yeah.
This is like a little
It
single
is.
family.
It's
Okay.
quaint.
Little single family home.
The gingerbread house simmer pot, adorable as well. We weren't planning on it at all, but we brought out, this is the grizzly bear accent shade and then the holiday bear accent shade. Both adorable.
Yeah. So cute.
So-
I really love him. All the details in him are fantastic. This is the holly red ornament reed diffuser. So you can use our liquid line diffuser oils with this. Beautiful.
The Heartful Holidays, someone who had asthma said they can't really enjoy the cinnamon fragrances because of their asthma, but they get to enjoy it with
Love
this one.
it. I love that. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heartful Holiday was definitely my favorite of the entire line. We had a full run of that in 4 formats. In addition to that cute little red knit gnome that we have right here. So, I mean, if I were you, I'd definitely join Simpler. If you're already a part of that, then you can purchase them separately. Mary Cherry was the very first fragrance that made its way into the line. And that's what I am totally smelling in this beautiful Snowman on the Cottage Simmering Light.
Yes.
So that's where we started off.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
We only had one question, Jennifer, and she's going to have to clarify for us. She said, can we see the simmering light with the brown and white real quick?
She's talking about
Is that
Weird.
the
Yep. That's a Simpler exclusive.
The Mirage.
We're talking about the Mirage. And I will have Laura Lee go grab that. The Mirage is a Simpler exclusive. I will say that. So you have to be a part of Simpler, but it is beautiful.
It is. Oh, I love it.
Some more reason to join Simpler, but that is it. It's probably one of the prettiest ones we've ever had.
It's so elegant, and I said last
Oh,
time we
the
talked
deer
about
one.
this.
Oh, the
gotcha.
deer?
This one has very much like a Venetian glass to me. So, which is a very elegant, old mirror. So very vintage feeling to it.
Beth, I'm going to take you over to the bears because the tree on that one goes right underneath the belly of the brown bear, the black bear.
This guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just as cute.
that's
Cute layering.
cute.
They want to see that simmering light though first.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna set that there.
So look how
Okay.
beautiful this
So
is.
yes, absolutely stunning. We're gonna give that a little spin, but then she's actually saying to pair this up with.
And then if you put the tree, turn the tree right there.
Okay.
That's the big tree, but if you did the deer and the little tree, it's like a little window.
Oh, that's
Hold on.
so cute.
Yep, right. Wait. Right there. Now put it on.
Beautiful. Oh, I love how
It's hard to see at the camera angle, but it's really
Very
cute.
pretty. All right, so we have come to the end of the show. I want to say thank you guys so much for joining us. We had a lot to show you tonight. So excited. Tomorrow I will be live with a ton of blends. We are going to have so much fun, so definitely tune in. I will be live at 12 p.m. Central. We thank you so much, and thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for watching, guys. We always have such a blast with you.
We do. So have a good night. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys. Have fun decorating.